Hey, what's up, guys? This is your girl Coco, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Kiki'ing with Coco. If you are new to the show, welcome, and let me just tell you a little bit about it. Basically, it's about life in general with an emphasis on relationships. I have my friends, guests, or family come on the show, and we kiki about whatever the topic is. And so today, I'm very excited about the guest that I have on the show today. I found her on YouTube, but I think a lot of people are interested in the lifestyle that she lives. And so, Dash, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and say what's up?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Dash. That's how I introduce myself in YouTube. If you heard me on YouTube, I am a lifestyle coach, a sugar coach, a glam coach, everything bossed up, and yeah.
Well, thanks. So that's a good intro, but you a professional, so I wouldn't expect anything less. So we're going to go ahead and kick off the show with a drink with Coco, and it is typically recommended by the guest. And so Dash's drink of choice is a vodka cranberry, and y'all know I ain't no fan of vodka. I'm a Henny girl, but so I did a twist on the vodka cranberry. I did lemonade in it just to kind of like mask the taste a little bit. But I think vodka cranberry is a classic, and all vodkas ain't made the same. So what's your choice of vodka?
So my choice is Tito's, girl. Tito's is the best one for when
too. Now, if I do
when you don't need that hangover,
Tito's.
It gets you right, girl. Because I remember one night, I know I went a little stupid with the Tito's and cranberry, right? At least 4 to 5 at the club. But you wake up and you be good to go. Versus Patron and pineapple. That's my other drink. Patron and pineapple, you gonna be laid out the next day.
Thanks.
So yeah, if you need to get up, you need a good little boot up, it's the cranberry and Tito's, baby girl.
Yeah, so it's the Tito's for me, y'all. Get y'all some Tito's if y'all don't know what that is. As usual, like I always say, if you guys go ahead and try to drink out, which I'm sure y'all have had this before, hashtag drink with Coco and tag Kiki'ing with Coco in it. And, just let us know what you think about the drink. So now that we got our drink going, we're going to go ahead and do the word on the street. So I'm like when reality TV culture first popped off, you had your Flavor of Loves. What was a New York show? I Love New York.
I Love New York. Real Chance of Love.
Real Chance of Love.
Tequila, all of them.
Real World, all that type of stuff. And so we had Bad Girls Club, which was like all these girls from around the U.S. basically self-proclaiming themselves as bad girls because they like to fight in the club and whatever. And I definitely used to watch it. And
for
so,
sure.
Huh?
What? I said for sure. I think we all did.
And so Tanisha, if y'all remember Tanisha was the big girl walking around the house, busting pans around each other, trying to wake people up because she was pissed. And then you had Natalie Nunn, who called herself Run LA.
So pause before you even keep going. Which were they on the same season?
I don't think they was on the same season.
I think Natalie came after.
Before. Yeah, Tanisha was before Natalie. So, but as all of those early 2000s reality TV shows happen, a lot of those people are like famous, Instagram famous, or have some type of platform with the different TV shows like VA or production companies like VH1, Oxygen, TLC, all those type of stuff. They all got some type of platform. Well, everybody is on this reboot. Let's do a new season, whatever. So I guess a lot of the Bad Girls Club people were asked to be a part of a reunion season. And Tanisha Thomas was all about it, like, yeah, I want to do it. And Natalie Nunn is like, no. we shouldn't do that. That's like being a house slave. And I mean, she used some other choice words, but she was like, that's being a house slave. Oxygen don't own us, whatever. So basically Tanisha and Natalie are going back and forth with each other about doing this reunion season. So how would you feel if they did a reunion season, and what what are your thoughts on Tanisha and Natalie like going back and forth?
So it's funny because I think I really just seen this on like one of the blog, Instagram pages like a few days ago.
Yeah.
But okay, Natalie, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about her. I feel like Tanisha, I respect Tanisha 100%. Tanisha was like a little hood rat on the show.
Yeah.
She didn't care. She was crazy. But you got to really think about how Tanisha evolved. Tanisha went from being this hood crazy chick to being the person who talks on everybody's reunion shows.
Mm-hmm.
She got her, I don't know if she's still with that man, but she had got her a good man, had her a child,
Yeah, I
was
think
doing her own thing. Yes, I think she is married. I just ain't seen no pictures because I don't follow her.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know she had a baby though a few years ago, but Tanisha literally used that platform to give herself a new face.
Yeah.
You don't even realize that Tanisha was the one with the pots and the pans.
Exactly.
So then you got Natalie. Okay, Natalie. First of all, Natalie's husband fine as hell. So let's just throw that out in the air, okay? Her husband is fine.
Like,
he used to play football. I don't know if he still play football. He tall, light skinned with dreads, girl. He look good. Mm-hmm. He looked good, okay? But like I think they look good together actually, and I like the way he's supportive of all the shenanigans she puts herself in. But to me, she personally seems like I don't want to say a clout chaser, but like she gonna do whatever she can to get some attention. Like, you feel me? When everybody started doing the OnlyFans thing, she made her OnlyFans. When Tory Lanez was doing his little quarantine videos, she on Tory Lanez busting it wide open to her man new song. Cool, and it's cool your man supported because that's his song or whatever. But like, I just personally feel like, as a wife, you don't bust it open on another rapping dude page. And don't get me wrong, it ain't nothing wrong with busting it open and dancing and twerking and doing what you do, girl. I'm an advocate for popping shit. That's what I'm an advocate for that. I'm an advocate for that. But it's just like, you can tell when somebody doing it because that's who they are versus somebody doing it for attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, say for instance, everybody know Ari, Moneybag girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Ari been self-made, Ari been crazy, Ari been a twerker, Ari been wild. Yeah. So that's who she is. Everybody knows that's who she is. Yeah. But then you see somebody else doing it, like, that is not who they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or like, and then the whole thing with the Bad Girls Club reboot, I was very confused because she basically was trying to say that they should do their own thing outside of Oxygen or whatever, or TLC, whatever it come on. Yeah. But you'll never get the same ratings as it coming on Oxygen when that was Oxygen's original thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never get the same attention. You'll never get the same clout. And once again, I think that she was arguing with Tanisha because she wanted attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She knew that people watch Tanisha. She knew that how popular Tanisha is. She knows that, like, you'll never stand out like Tanisha did on Bad Girls Club. Yeah. I didn't even know who you was until you branded yourself as something else once you got famous from the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
for me, Natalie Nunn, even on the show, rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I know
I gotta go. I'm gonna have to YouTube it. I need to see her on the show.
Yeah. So I feel like everybody, of course, you get on this show or in this house and you trying to prove your dominance over everybody else, but it wasn't genuine.
Like, it wasn't sincere.
Personality just wasn't genuine to me. And
that's the vibe.
Like you said, we know Tanisha from what other avenues that she's doing, but Natalie, I literally only see you on social media doing stuff for clout. Like, I don't see you doing no projects. I might see you posting, you doing a club appearance or something like that. But as far as like having a TV platform, I ain't seen it, sis.
As far as being paid for reunion shows, as far as people wanting to see you again, people literally missed Tanisha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna act like I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of neither one of them, to be honest with you. But if we talking real and we talking credentials and we talking who got their shit together, it would have been beneath Tanisha, and it is beneath her to argue with her.
Yeah.
Why are you arguing with her?
Mm.
And it's not saying that I've got to be clear, because you know how people let us mess up your words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that neither one is beneath the other, but it's like you have nothing to prove, Tanisha.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't argue with somebody who does have something to prove.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like you've definitely outgrown that role as a bad girl, and so I can't see you doing something better than a bad girls reunion.
Right.
But Natalie,
It's
seemed
just
right
weird.
up your alley, sis.
Yeah, this is her tea.
Yeah,
this is her tea. And
this
you know, if that's your tea, then it be your tea. But like, as far as like arguing with somebody on the internet and everything like that, like, girl, just relax.
Yeah,
a lot of people need to relax.
It just the way that they kind of like escalated this, it wasn't even worth it.
It wasn't. It was, and I was shook because the first things I seen that long post that Natalie made, and when she said the whole house, math, whatever. What was it?
She called a house in.
Oh, say that again.
A house in. Like
okay, yeah. Right. Okay. That I saw that post, and I didn't expect Tanisha to come back wilding like she did. Like, you coming back trying to say facts.
It might have been the house got it, because the rest of it was just like, okay, sis, okay. But yeah, I think that's what got her.
That and I understand how that would get her, but even to another situation, even to a certain degree, like who is Natalie?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? You know what I'm saying? That would be like me getting pissed at a random girl on YouTube who leave a comment. Who are you? Yeah. You know? So I feel like you still have to be but like she said that because she knew that was going to trigger you. She wants the argument to go up, because when you arguing with yourself, don't nobody care.
Right.
But when you arguing with somebody else and it's clear, you know what I'm saying? Then people pay attention. I feel like all of what Natalie was doing was planned out, which is smart from a business perspective. You know what I'm saying? But from Tanisha's perspective, she should have been more like woke, like pay attention to what this girl trying to do. You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that's lame as hell, though. I think it's lame as hell.
Yeah. I mean,
I also think y'all both got kids. Y'all too grown to be arguing.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I would watch it. I can't remember probably the last season I watched, like the people on the last season I watched, I probably can't remember. But I think I would just like to see like who all they get to be in this reunion cast.
I would love if they put the Claremont twins.
I was about to say, what the Claremont twins on there?
The Claremont twins and Jella. Jella was like they little third amigo. And like they got into it. I don't remember who they got into it with. I think it was some white girls, but they threw all their designer stuff in the pool. That's the last season I watched. But I love the Claremont twins. Once again, that's another example. That's another example of people who use their platform and did something with it. Them girls, it don't matter what nobody say, no matter how classic people call them, they are models now. They get paid by big brands. They was modeling for Yeezy. If you think that the check ain't cutting for the Claremont twins, that's once again, they not eating off their sugar daddies.
Right.
Sugar daddy money only goes a certain way. You feel me?
It only goes
and so like they right. So like you gotta just think, like, I just feel like once again, we know who the Claremont twins is. Yeah. We know who Dream Doll is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know who Natalie is. Huh?
Dream Doll was on.
Say that again. Yes, girl. But she was on Bad Girls Club. It's Tabitha. Her real name, Tabitha.
Oh, okay.
I think it was before Dream Doll was born.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like I need to catch up now that they bringing it back up.
She looked totally different too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
She looks totally different. She looks super.
I don't feel like her surgery looked bad though.
No, I think she looks bomb as shit.
Yeah.
Bomb AF. Like, I love her. I love how her shape look on her. Like, just period.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with her when she got her when she made her YouTube channel. And you could really see her for like who she really was. She recorded herself going to get the biopolymers taken out that was like making her she had the illegal butt shots. It's a video of her going to Colombia to get them removed. So that was really good. I like Dream Doll.
I'm gonna have to watch that. So now that we done talked about the Bad Girls Club, went down memory lane just a tad, you know, let's bring it to some more current folk with Summer Walker and London on the track. So I think I don't really like. I mean, it's my show is about relationships, so of course I talk about celebrity relationships or whatever. But I think I'm not a fan of putting all the negative stuff in your relationship on social media. So the fact that, because you know, Summer Walker has her little Finstagram, Galactahore, but everybody know this is her Finsta,
which is her fucking Insta. Yeah, that's her Insta. Like she doesn't use Summer Walker for anything but promotion of music.
Yeah.
So
her, you know, Instagram is the Finsta and the Finsta is the Instagram.
Correct.
But she pretty much just posted like she was single again. She said something like, it's the bare minimum for me, saying something to the effect of like, I guess maybe London on the track do the bare minimum as far as their relationship go. But it's kind of like, what do you expect? Like, yeah, he can buy you lavish gifts or whatever, but do you think he has the mental capacity to give you what you need emotionally? Because I think this is what that is going towards. Like, maybe he not paying you the attention that you want. You don't get as much time with him if you ain't in the studio with him type deal, you know?
Right. I feel like, oh, this is a good one. Okay, because I feel a few ways about it. Okay, so first of all, I feel that Summer is very, very confused. Okay, Summer is a spiritual being. She was a spiritual being prior to becoming a celebrity, right? But the thing I learned about spirituality, because I'm a spiritual being, the thing I learned about spirituality is like everybody's spiritual experience is different. Okay. So I feel like Summer kind of is stuck in a situation with somebody who isn't good for her on a spiritual level. Right?
Yes.
But I feel like she is with somebody who can benefit her career on some next level shit. Yeah. The music her and London make together is dynamic. It's everything. Like her last album, the one with the pink with the phone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Epic. Fire.
Yeah, that was a good ass album. I listened to
every song. But if you hear her in interviews, that is not her. Yeah. That is not her sound. She hates that sound. She hates the way that people are wanting her to make music right now. And that's not who she is. So she's battling, personally, she's battling her spiritual self with her physical self. Because she's not happy, even though she has the money and the gifts and the this and the that. She doesn't have the spiritual connection that she needs with the world anymore, because she's having to manipulate her music to what mainstream wants to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because of that, she looks for what she's missing in her music in London. But London can't understand that, because London isn't a spiritual being. No, London is to go get my bag type. You know what I'm saying? So he thinks that, okay, if I just help her make a few M's off an album and I treat her to all these nice gifts and things that I know she never got what she deserved, then I could keep her around. Him not even realizing that she needs more. She needs a spiritual connection with somebody. Yeah. Like, and on top of all of that, as far as the whole putting your relationship on social media thing, it's not her wanting people to be in her business. I really don't think she wants people to be in her business. I think it's a cry for help.
Yeah, it's the way
you know what I'm saying. It's the way she really can get it out. And like on top of that, the first time they broke up, remember she posted this "I'm single again" thing, but a few weeks ago or like a month ago, she had posted like that she was single and how she was tired of being in relationships with people who bring back the memories of her childhood trauma. Did you see that post?
Mm-hmm.
So that was her first time. Her and London had broke up like a few weeks ago, and then she posted a video with them back together and be like, "I'm a regular person. Like, y'all not gonna judge me because da 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 da." And then people was just like, "Well, you put your business out on the internet for everybody, you know." Mm-hmm. But it's not that she's putting her business out on the internet. It's truly her trying to express herself in the best way that she seems fit. And it also makes me feel as though she doesn't have any real friends in her circle as well. Yeah. And think about it. You only always see her with London. Or like other female rappers like Malibu Mitch, SZA. Yeah. They don't have time for her spiritual disconnections though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think SZA might be the closest to it, but she still ain't there.
She still they still not on the level where she can really talk about everything she's feeling. And Summer is also selfless. So she's not gonna. And think about SZA's career. SZA's been off the grid for a long ass time and finally making music again. She not fixing the cloud SZA with her, like, you know, situations and what's making her feel some type of way. Because when you are a spiritual being and you are aware, so me as an example, I'm very spiritual. Me and my sister and best friend do readings for each other all the time, everything like that. But with me going through all this surgery, recovery and stuff like that, my mental and my spiritual connection and stuff has been off. Meaning when they do their reading and stuff, I'm not going to interfere and be in that reading because I don't want my energy to affect the good energy going on when I know my energy is out of whack. Yeah. So she's not going to bring her negative energy to somebody who's trying to develop in a positive way when they've been off the grid for a long time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that she just really don't have nobody. And I think that she like, she said, vents to the internet. Mm-hmm. And then I think that London, I love them together. Don't get me wrong. Even though I think their relationship is toxic as hell, I think he's very manipulative, and he knows that he's the only one that she got. So he gonna always play with her and always come back. Yeah. So I can definitely agree with that. Yeah, I think that's what
you definitely broke it down because I'm just like, sis, why you gotta put on the internet you single again? Like, when next week or whenever you gonna be posting, y'all back together again.
Yeah, they're gonna be back together. They're gonna be back together. And if even if she don't post, you need to know they're back together. Yeah. If she stopped posting about it, it's just because she's tired of people's opinions on it. But that does not mean that they are not together. Back together. Mm-hmm. And then he made so much money. Well, they made so much money together. You really think they're not gonna produce another album together?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I really feel sad. So, I can tell in her performances, like she don't want to perform. You know what I'm saying? And you being like, you know, this is not the type of music that she technically want to do. It make me sad because it's such good music, and so it's just like, well, what kind of music you want to put out, girl?
It's right.
Like what?
If you go listen to like Riot,
go
listen to Riot, or some, what is it, 32? The one with 32 in it. It's like, I think it's called 32. Or if you listen to Riot and you listen to 32, and then you compare it to Body, or you compare it to the song with Moneybagg, Real Love. Yeah, she sounds like two different artists. Mm-hmm. Summer Walker is Riot. Or if you go on her TikTok, she does acapella music, playing her guitar, she'll just sing. That's the real Summer. Okay. That's the real Summer.
I'm gonna have to.
But you can tell it's when she without all that auto tune and extraness, you know, it's when she really just singing from her heart.
Okay. So my first time hearing Summer Walker was Girls Need Love off of Last Day of Summer. So I'm gonna have to look up what Riot is because that's not coming up as an album on Apple Music.
No, it's just a single.
Oh, okay.
It's a single. And Girls Need Love. Mm-hmm. Girls Need Love was good acapella, but if you go listen to it acapella on YouTube and then you listen to it in the studio, sounds totally different.
Okay. Cause it ain't even on that. Was that on her album or the Riot?
No, like, do you have Apple Music?
Okay. I see. It's on this Clear Video album.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
But listen to that when we finish this podcast. Listen to that song and let me know what you think. You can tell the total difference. But that song is like deep. Like, girl, it's good. It's good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
It's
listen.
gonna put you in your feelings.
So y'all, if y'all want to hear different sound to summer, go ahead and listen to the Riot song because I will be listening to it when I get done recording. But I like honestly and truly, I hope she can find some type of balance, you know, between her personal life and her music because she is a very talented artist. Her voice is amazing. And I like honestly, I think being in the entertainment industry, like it definitely changes you because it does put you in a box where this is all people see you as, so this is all people want to hear, you know, hear from you. And so I hope she gets the opportunity to step out. But to me, that's just like Pink. I think once she get from under London, like once she finally decide to let that go, like maybe she'll be able to do it. Because if you think about Pink, Pink came out more pop kind of R&B style, and then after that first album, her sound switched to something totally different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's not going to survive in the music industry if she's continually forced to make sounds that she doesn't want to make.
Facts.
She's gonna say fuck it. Like that's what's gonna happen. She don't give a damn about the money and shit for real. She care about her soul staying intact.
Yeah.
And she's not willing to sell her soul for fame. So
which she shouldn't.
She shouldn't. But you know, you can't say that to most celebrities. They don't care. All they care about is the dollar.
Right.
But once again, she's a spiritual being. She don't give a damn about money and all that shit. That's why all them gifts that London giving her don't impress her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely don't. But hopefully Summer Walker can find her voice, do the type of music that she want. You know, I like you said, I think her and London's relationship is a little toxic, but once she gets to a point, I just tell anybody, when she's sick and tired of being sick and tired, she'll leave.
Don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now we going to move into the Hot Cup of Coco. So this week's Hot Cup of Cocoa, I'm super excited to do because I feel like there are a lot of people out there who are interested in being sugar babies or want to understand the dynamic of a sugar daddy and sugar baby relationship. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. This is my little experience with a sugar baby. I ain't going to say I was because that dream was real short-lived. But I had got on this website seeking arrangements, and I was in Hawaii at the time. So it's a lot of Asians out there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to open myself up to dating outside the Black race, you know, if this is what I'm trying to do. And so I matched with this Asian man. He was young and he was nice looking. Because, you know, Asians do be nice looking. You know what I'm saying? Some of them sometimes. So I'm like, okay, he's nice looking. I think I could do this. And so we matched and we exchanged phone numbers. And then, you know, we chit-chatting just a tad. And so I'm thinking like, okay, we're going to go out on dates. And, you know, he going to pay me for my time. As time progresses, you know, it might turn into something more. I might have to give up a little sugar. I'm okay with that if that's what it comes down to. But he fresh out the gate, he said, let me just be upfront. How much? And so at first I'm like, I don't even know what to say my price going to be, you know? So I'm just thinking, and I was like, I think he think I'm a prostitute. And I was just like, oh no, this ain't that type of, I was like, this ain't the type of party. I don't think we on the same page. You know, I'm sorry if I wasted your time, you know, good day. And I kind of just, that was my one experience. And I said I was going to let it go. So, because I'm like, I need to build up to that part of the relationship. I'm not ready fresh out the gate, you know? So, you know, do you want to talk about how you got into being a sugar baby?
On these sugar sites, dating sites, whatever, wherever you meet your sugar daddy, the thing that I have come to realize is since I've become a sugar baby coach is that there's a difference, and people don't understand the difference between a trick and a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
You ran into a trick, okay? Tricks be on these sites looking for girls to just really just fuck on, just to keep it a solid stat. They look for women who are going to easily have sex for a low amount of money. Say you had wrote him back and said $2,000. You would have never got a response back. Versus a girl sending him 300, 500. He probably would have went for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the type you need to beware from. Stay away from everything along those lines. Now, as far as me getting into sugaring. So, okay. It all started when I was a freshman in college in Jacksonville. And I had a teammate who was just real crazy. Like, she was from Jacksonville and she was into all kind of crazy like stuff, you know?
Yeah.
One thing that she actually was doing was escorting. Now, I had a very naive mind back then. Okay. So I didn't know, I ain't gonna say naive. I was never naive. I had a very innocent mind back then. And like, when I didn't know what escorting was, like I didn't know what it entailed, anything. I remember literally Googling like escort, what is an escort, da 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 da, and they basically put it out as like a woman that's paid to go on dates for money and da 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 da.
Yeah.
So then as time progressed, like she telling me about different things, I'm thinking like, I don't want to be, I'm smart. I always have thought from a business perspective, a money perspective, right? If you're an escort, meaning you're in an agency and you have somebody setting you up for dates with these rich men, whatever, because it's hella rich men in Jacksonville. Why would I go through an agency when I could find my own man to pay me head on and me not have to give anybody anything, right? So that's when I was like, I just need a sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? But then you hear the word sugar daddy in your head, you hear it growing up, but you don't ever really like think, what is a sugar daddy? What do they do? Whatever. Yeah. So that's when I Googled how to find a sugar daddy. And that's when Seeking Arrangement came up. So Seeking Arrangement is now seeking.com due to like all kinds of BS that's happened over the years. Yeah. But Seeking Arrangement was hitting back in 2014, 2015. Like how a lot of girls worry about scammers and this and that, and fraud people and stuff like that. It wasn't like that back then. It was very clear, clean, to the point, everything like that. So that's how I actually got into sugaring. And the thing that was like tough for me was I played college volleyball, right? So I had to be very discreet because I didn't want like my coach or anybody to risk finding out. Yeah. And even though I had to be discreet, that wasn't me saying that I had to like post pictures where it wasn't my face and stuff, because people constantly ask me, can I use other people's photos, or can I not put my face in the photos? Girl, crazy stuff. Like I'm telling you, I get the wildest questions.
He's trying to get this man to pay you some money. He want to see what he paying for.
And what if he wants to FaceTime?
Right.
They don't understand. They don't understand. They just don't understand, dude. Like, and it's so exhausting sometimes. But I always had my like selfies, everything like that. Like I always showed myself stuff like that. But when it came to discretion, on dates, I would meet them at places where I knew that like nobody I would run into from school would be. So say for instance, like one restaurant I always would go to, like when I would first meet them, would be like Seasons 52 if it's a high-end thing, because a lot of the people who go to the college area aren't going to go to Seasons 52. They can't afford Seasons 52. You know what I'm saying? I think Benihana was another one. And then if I'm really, really trying to just stay far away, I would go to like L House, because L House was by the airport, and nobody drives out to Jacksonville Airport. It's far as hell from like where we stayed, which was on the south side by the South Beach campus. So that's kind of how I got into it. And like I had to be very like careful, because I don't know, like in retrospect, now that I'm an adult, because I don't consider myself being an adult at 18. Yeah. So now that I'm an adult and like know like right from wrong, like my coach couldn't have done anything about that if from a legal matter, because I'm 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what's legal. I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I'm not doing anything to make the team look bad. I'm not doing anything to make myself look bad. Yeah. But back then I was very scared. I was very afraid. And actually my coach ended up finding out. That's another story. But like, yeah, I was very scared of getting caught up and whatever. So yeah.
Okay. So so in college I don't think you was struggling like as an athlete. Y'all are pretty much taken care of.
Yeah, see, so that's okay. That's a great question. And we can clarify that now. Like, I've never like lived off of a sugar daddy's money. So like I get lots of questions and comments, especially on TikTok and YouTube, like, oh my God, I need money so bad. Oh my God, I need a sugar daddy to pay for my tuition. Oh my God, I have all these student loans. Oh my God, I'm fixing to be homeless, like whatever. That's not what sugar daddies are interested in. They don't care about that. They want a young, pretty, put together female that they can spoil.
Yeah.
Like, and by spoil, you don't even want to use the term spoil anymore because that'll get you banned from sites now. But like, they don't want somebody who they have to give a life to. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody who already have their life together. So like for me, yes, I was on a full ride. So I literally had like a check coming every semester just of spending money.
Yeah.
So like literally for me, it was just for fun. Like it was like the thrill of it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and the easiness of it. Like me and my friends going on not dinner dates, lunch dates and dinner dates for $500.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at Panera Bread with you in St. John's Town Center for $500. Why wouldn't I keep going on dates? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that people don't understand when people always be like, do I have to give sugar away? Do I have to? One, I need you to understand that you don't have to do anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable with any man ever. Okay. Second of all, people don't understand that men have insecurities. Every man has insecurities. And you have to understand the depth of these men that are on these sites. So seeking arrangement, for example, I'm not sure what the fee for the men is now, but I know at a time it was a minimum of $80 for men to just have access to see the sugar babies on the site versus for women, it's free.
Yeah.
So you're dealing with men who are paying $80 minimum a month to look at girls and try to spend money on girls, or I guess in some case have sex with girls for money. You have to truly think from, once again, I'm always thinking from a business and technical perspective. What are these people going through in their life that drew them to spending $80 to $100 a month on a membership to look at women that they might still never meet?
Yeah.
So the fact that you even question what you allow or what you're comfortable with, or you think that you have to do something like that'll make you uncomfortable just to get this type of man, you going at this shit all the wrong way. You're the one that's in control from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to teach girls. It's like, you're the prize. They try to make it seem like they're the prize because they're the ones that's going to give you money, or they give you a car, or they give you this, or they give you that. Like, they have to do that for your attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the thing that, like, I don't even remember what the question was, but like that's like the basis. Like, people don't understand like sugaring it all. Like, one thing that I have answered, I know at least 3 times this week, and I mention all the time within the sugar baby group that I have, so I have a group me chat.
Okay.
Is like, a lot of girls will ask like, what should I say to this, or how should I react to this? And it'll be something super inappropriate, right? So then I ask them, oh, and don't let me go off of the whole, don't let me forget to mention the whole pay me and I'll pay you thing, because that's like a thing that's going on with scams. They'll be like, give me $25 and I'll send you 5,000 or something, right? But basically, say for instance, somebody says something just stupid, okay? But say they say something inappropriate, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you talking to a guy, say you meet a guy at the store or whatever, and you give him your number, y'all talking, and then he says some off the wall shit to you, right? Some inappropriate shit. Your natural reaction is either going to be, you're going to go off, you're going to block him, or you're not going to text back.
Right.
So when a sugar daddy does it, sugar daddy in parentheses, say that again.
I said, I'm going for no text.
I didn't hear
for Alex.
You feel me? You're never talking to me again. You're getting blocked, boo. It's gonna turn green when you text me, okay?
Right.
So like, so like if that happens, that's how you gonna react.
Yeah.
But then if a sugar daddy do it to you, they question taking that shit. For what though? Why would he respect you if you know that the dude who the regular guy you met at the store doesn't respect you because he said that to you? Right. Then why do you think when a sugar daddy says it to it, he will respect you?
Mm-hmm. Like why would you?
Sugar daddies try to target girls that they can manipulate, and girls who are naive, and girls who are thirsty for $1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to be even stronger with these men, because if you can't finesse his son, then how can you finesse him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of like how I explain it. Or once again, like the whole, like, I promise to God, I get 10 messages a day. So I'm feeling really weird about this. Like, this guy wrote me and he said that if I send him $25, he'll send me $500. Or if I send him $50, he'll send me $3,000. He sent me screenshots, and like, I just really don't know what to do, because it feels like this is a scam, but I don't really know. So I just really want to know what you think. It's to the point now that I don't even read the whole message.
Why
it's certain words in the message.
$25. Like,
why am I giving you anything? And why are you writing me questioning whether it's a legitimate thing? So then I put them in this situation. Now I either be like, what do you think? Like when they send it to me, my response be like, so what do you think? Right? Because I feel like it's common sense. Yeah. But then another response, I'll say something like, all right, say you met this guy at Fresh Market, right? Y'all been talking for a while. Y'all get to know each other. He cool, you cute with him, everything like that, right? And then he texts you and he's like, babe, I want to give you some money to get your hair and nails done. And you like, OMG, okay, thanks. And then he says, just send me $25 and I'll send you $500. What you gonna say?
No, like,
what you gonna say?
$25 could be doing
right. You gonna be like, why would I give you money? Yeah. You just offered to give me something for my hair and my nails, so now why would I give you $25 to get that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can so pay my own
like
shit
with me, if that's the case. So like when I be saying certain stuff, like people get offended, but like that's common sense to me. And if you don't have common sense and can't think like that, this is not the game of the world for you, period. Yeah. Like, period. Mm-hmm. So it's just, girl.
Okay.
Exhausting.
So we done kind of covered how you ain't living off of your sugar daddy money, like that's play money, So what exactly was your first sugar baby experience like? Like, was it a long-term situation? Was it just short-term? Like, how was that?
So let me think. My very first sugar daddy actually, it didn't go anywhere because we met, and it was just like, he was weird. Like, he was awkward, but it was like for like a dinner. I got like $500 for going to dinner with him. And we just kind of agreed that like, it was just nice to have that dinner and just kind of deaded it at that situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then after that, I was in a long-term situation with somebody. Now this was a big spender. I talk about that on my YouTube channel, like a difference between a little baller and a big spender. Yeah. Like, I don't want no man who got no regular job. Me personally, if I'm dealing with you
and
like
if
that,
I'm going for a sugar daddy, I don't want no regular job either.
I need your money to be long, sweetie, because I'm not trying to ask you for $200 and $300. I need a few thousand. Like, that's how I see it, So like, because you have to invest your time and your energy. That's what people don't understand. People think they're like, okay, this is another part of the scam. Say, for instance, it's all these guys on Instagram that are like, hey, I'm a sugar daddy and I'm looking for a sugar baby. That's an obvious scam. Sugar daddies do not refer to themselves as sugar daddies. Ever. Okay. Ever. They think that like, they want to feel like they're your man. Like, they're like, you're in a relationship with them. That's how they want you to treat them. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Because if not, they feel like everything's fake and that you're paying for, or they're paying for your time and everything like that. And they just don't like to feel like that, Mm-hmm. So, damn, ask me the question again, because I lost my train of thought. Do you remember?
So it was kind of like, what was your first experience like? And you said that.
Okay.
Short term, long term.
Okay, so
got into little money, big money.
Okay, little spender, big spender. Okay, so this guy was a big spender
Yeah.
that I had met. So like, but the thing that was now, and this is why I say you cannot be naive, because to some this would have been very sketchy, right? But he had to be very discreet. I to this day do not know what kind of career he had. I know it had something to do with, I think, the school that I was going to. Only because I saw, like, I don't know what the word is, it might be paraphernalia, but like different things like that represented the school when I was with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, we had these little towels for volleyball that had like the school name and stuff on it.
Yeah.
And it was like a towel like in his car one day. And I'm like, why the fuck does he have a sports towel? Like, it's something that only people who play sports would know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's from the multi-purpose room or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So I still to this day don't know what his actual career was. But I knew he had long money. Long
What if he
money.
was just like an alumni of the
He
school?
could have been. He could have been. He could have been. You know, I just still don't know why he would have had that towel.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a towel only like the sports teams would have. It's
Yeah.
like the basketball team, volleyball team, baseball team. Like, why do you have that towel? You know, but whatever. So like with him, he was very insecure. Like, remember how I constantly talk about you got to figure out what the man is insecure about, and right, and you have to give them that. Whatever they're missing or whatever they're looking for is what you have to give them. And it's not sex. I'm not talking about sex.
Yeah.
It's never sex. Sex is anything to men. Everyone knows that, and I hope people understand that. If they don't, then I don't know what to say. But every man is missing something in his life in an emotional way. And you have to be that companion for them. You have to give them that. If you can give them that, they'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah.
And with him, I had to build a like relationship with him over months. Like, of course, I'm dealing and dabbling with other guys, going on lunch dates and different things like that. But see, the thing with me and the way I was always able to do it without ever having to do anything from a sexual manner is because I'm very smart. Like, I can literally have a conversation about anything. You know what I'm saying? So like, because of that, I was able to connect with them on a level that the other women that they met from the sites weren't able to connect with them on. So with this guy, I had built a very, very deep relationship with on a companionship level through email. Okay. So we would constantly communicate through email, like every day, like the same way you would text somebody is the way we would email. And then the first time we ever met was Father's Day 2015, girl. And basically he was very upset because his family, because this man was married. I hate saying that, but he was married. And his wife and 2 kids were gone out of town to see the grandparents for Father's Day, and I guess left him behind, which gave me the idea, once again, I'm always thinking that he has a career that his wife is not cool with, because how do you leave your husband on Father's Day unless he's busy with something else and just doesn't want to go, you know? So that was actually the first time we ended up meeting, and we literally just talked about like how he felt about his kids being gone, and how he felt about like his relationship with his wife and everything like that. And literally conversated with him for about an hour and a half, and he gave me $2,000 cash. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is I never brought up money with him. I never made him feel like I'm talking to you because I want your money, even though we both know that's what the tea is. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I be trying to make girls understand is like when he a real like sugar daddy. I'm tired of saying sugar daddy because girls are getting to the point where they're putting sugar daddies in a category and acting like you don't treat them like normal men. You treat these people as though you treat anybody that you're trying to date, you know? So like, the reason I was able to get that is because I was just being a genuine person with him, listening to what he had going on, what he going through, what he felt like he couldn't tell the people closest to him, you know? So he wanted to make sure that I was straight without me having to ever ask, okay, I need this, or I need this, I need this. I never had to ask. And like, one thing I tell girls too, in my videos, is it's very important to present yourself from the beginning to these men the way you want to be treated. You know, you set your intentions from the beginning, because when you set your intentions from the beginning, you don't have to explain this to somebody how to treat you or what to give you or what you want, because they already know that's what you used to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, even when it comes to bios and your photos and stuff, when you take photos, you need to go out and go to the places that you expect to be taken to. You can't go to no takeout restaurant and take a photo outside the building and then expect him to take you to a steakhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, you
can't
wanna,
get Maestro standing outside of Popeyes.
Right. Period, baby. And we know how Maestro's menu look. Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look like a Maestro's mommy to be taken to Maestro's.
Exactly.
Okay. So ain't nothing on that menu less than $40. So you know, so it's like, people don't understand that's the person. Like, and see, another difference in me and other girls who teach sugaring or dating on this level and stuff is they teach women to play the damsel in distress, because men always want to feel needed. No matter what, men love to feel needed. They don't want to feel like they're dealing with somebody needy, but they want to feel needed. So women teach other girls how to be damsels in distress. Like, oh, I really wish you could help me with this, or, oh, babe, I have to pay for that, or this and that. I will never be the girl to get on the internet and tell you to play like you're in need of something from a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make a man feel needed without sounding needy.
Right.
You know? I teach women to be elegant and classy. Be a woman that a man will want to spend money on. If you can give that persona, even if you're not that girl, you can get that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I like that. I like those things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type to, like, if I was to be in this situation, I wouldn't want to be that girl to be like, you know, I need to pay this bill or whatever. I would genuinely just like to spend time with you, do whatever it is that, you know, whatever you here for, that's what I'm trying to give you. As far as like, maybe you just want somebody to talk, you just want a companion, like, I'm here for that. And at the end of the day, if you give me some money, like, cool. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of them too want somebody, like I said, how like how you said, you want to do whatever they need, you know? Like, a lot of them want to feel young again.
Yeah.
So with me, girl, I'm lit. Like, you know, you can tell I'm lit. Like, I'm my own little party. Period. Okay. Like, once you meet a guy who's on this level and you determine the type of person they are, determine what they're missing. So for instance, one long-term sugar daddy I had, he basically had gotten so drowned in his business that he didn't really understand. He didn't even know who he was. The thing about me is I know who I am.
Yeah.
And that's the power I have over people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know who he was. Who he really was who I am. I mean, like, I lied. Who he really wanted to be was who I am. Like, bold, confident, lit, like, you know, everywhere. Like, people want me to be everywhere, even though I don't want to be everywhere. People want me to be everywhere, you know, because of the energy that I bring to the building. It was so bad with him that when I would like hang out with him, I would feel my energy like sucked out of me, dog. Like, I have to rest the next day because I have to give so much energy to this man that I don't have any more energy for myself, you know? So like with him, I was always lit. So like, we go out to bars and like hookah lounges and just vibe out, get like real lit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like smoke weed, you know? But with me, he'd smoke weed. Like different things like that. Like I would be his like good time. Like, we get lit, you know? And like, he would want to give me money and take care of me for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have sex with anybody. Like, anybody. Now, if you choose to have sex with them and that's the relationship y'all develop, then cool, baby, to each his own. But I just needed to be clear that you don't have to have sex with no man. You don't have to have sex with nobody to get what you want out of them. And I hate the perception that the sugaring world has. Because they always think, oh, it's just some young girl having sex with some old ass man to get money. That's not true. At all. You know? So I don't know, girl. I feel like all I can do is just keep trying to spread the word. Like, and help the people who really
dropping
understand.
some gems, sis.
I
Say you dropping some gems, because a lot of people was asking me, like, I was asking, like, do y'all have any questions that y'all would like to ask? And the common question was, do you gotta have sex to get a sugar daddy? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm
No.
just like, I'm gonna get that answer for you. Don't worry.
And my true response to that question is no, but you have to have substance.
Yeah.
Some people have nothing to offer. Nothing. And because of that, they feel like sex is what'll lock in the bag for them. In any world, every woman should know sex does not keep a man around.
Thanks.
Any man, whether that be someone you're trying to date, somebody you're trying to start a life with, anything. Sex does not keep a man around. Your sex could be A1, baby, but that's not going to keep him around.
Yeah.
You got to have substance. You got to bring value. If you can bring value to somebody's life, and I say that, teach this in business as well. When I'm selling a product to a client, or like I was telling you how I don't do hair anymore.
Yeah.
The thing with me was never loving doing hair. It was loving the connection that I could build with my clients. People kept coming back to me because they got more than just a hairstyle out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a valuable conversation that's going to make them want to do something more when they leave my chair. You know? So, like, if you can give value in any situation, you'll always be straight. You never have to do anything outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Ever. And I'm not trying to knock any sugar babies who have sex with their sugar daddies, because, I mean, baby girl, if you're doing it and you getting that check, do what you do, sis.
Right.
I support it. But as far as these young girls who, like, when that man wrote you how much, and you thinking you gotta go fuck for some dollars or something, that is not it. And it's a lot of
girl, he had lost me as soon as I realized what he was asking. I was like, oh no, I'm not here for this.
Yeah. It's just weird. Or like one of my sugar babies recently told me, one of them wrote, "What would you do if we was together?" Bruh, what that sound like? A middle school conversation,
right?
Texting late at night. What would you do if we was together? I wouldn't do anything. Or the way you respond to something like that is, "Oh, if we was together, I would love for us to go to Mastro's."
Right? I'm like, yeah, I would love to be sitting across from a table with a nice martini in my hand.
Right. You say, and that's the things that I tell people to do in conversations as well. Like, girl, I'm telling you, if you could just be in my DMs and text for just a day, you'll just be like, oh my God, Dash, how do you do this? Because it's like stuff that I feel is common sense is not common sense. They'll be like, what kind of conversation should I have? What should I say? And my whole thing is, talk about things that you want to do. Talk about things that you used to. Talk about things that require spending money. Like, that's my go-to. I'm going to talk about something to talk about these. Let's talk about these dollars, baby.
Yeah.
If the conversation dry, you know what I mean? Like, when you talk about, one guy, I think I was dating him. When we was talking, it was my mama's birthday. This was in May. So, I was telling him how I got my mama a yacht for her birthday.
Yeah.
Right? Me saying that I got my mama a yacht for her birthday, let him know what my pocket's talking about without having somebody else pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need to know off the dribble how you finna have to spend money on me to truly impress me.
Yeah.
To truly keep me around. This is the type of shit I'm used to. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you need to know this is the type of shit I'm used to. Yeah. But just me having that conversation set a tone for the type of relationship that we was gonna have.
Right.
But then you got girls begging for stupid shit, or like I have girls who be like, he's asking me for selfies. Should I charge him? For what? What are you providing him other than a picture?
Yeah.
Like, and it's nothing wrong with that. But that is not a sugar baby.
That's not a sugar baby, because I feel like there are different types of relationships that require those types of transactions. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Correct. So they just don't understand. And like, the thing is, a lot of girls do understand, but it's a lot of girls that don't.
Yeah.
A lot of girls where I literally connect the last dot, missing piece for them. Like, what have I been doing wrong? And I say it and they understand, okay, this is what I've been doing wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or like, one thing in a group yesterday, a girl sent a picture of her bio. I'd be so proud of my girls in the group. I don't even have to respond all the time because they pay attention to the shit I be saying,
Yeah.
and they'll tell somebody new. Like, it's really like a nice, welcoming community. You know what I mean? It's not one of them hater ass groups. You know, I don't do that. But like, she sent a picture of her bio, and in her bio she mentioned she had two jobs and was a college student. That's not appealing.
Right.
That you got 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about the fact that you got 2 jobs and a college student. No, be a college student. You know what I'm saying? And write something enticing and important about yourself. Bring value, bring interest.
Yeah.
But saying that you got 2 jobs is not cute.
That sounds desperate.
And they just told her that. Yeah, you know, I'm a hardworking woman. I got 2 jobs. Okay. That ain't what they want, baby girl.
That ain't what they want. Yeah.
So
I know we mentioned Seeking.com now as a site. Is sugarbaby.com still a thing?
I never liked sugardaddy.com and sugarbaby.com. I always felt like it was scam worthy more than anything else. And I also so my top 2 when it comes to straight up sugar daddy sites is Seeking Arrangement and Sugar Daddy Meet. Now, one thing a lot of girls love to say is, oh my God, it's nothing but scammers on those sites. But I have a video on YouTube talking about how scammers target specific looking females and based on how their profiles and things are set up.
Yeah.
And basically, they target females who they look like they can manipulate or take advantage of. Mm-hmm. And it is still very full of sugar daddies with real money, like real sugar daddies. I have one girl in where's she at? In New York. Mm-hmm. She really in New Jersey, but you know, New York like 15 minutes away. Yeah. I mean, literally every man she meets, the bare minimal for like meeting for the first time is $1,000. Yeah. Like they like going out on a brunch or lunch date, you know? Mm-hmm. So I feel with Seeking, you have to target areas that are very busy, very appealing to men with money. You know, like when I say back in the day when I was on in Jacksonville doing it, I would always run into businessmen. Like I was very picky on the type of men I was dealing with, and I only deal with white men when it comes to sugar daddies. I don't deal with. I always say that because there's a difference in white men and black men sugar daddies. Black men can be very aggressive and very forward. They usually always want sex. Yeah. They don't want companionship. They'll try to make you their girlfriend. They take just shit too far, and I just don't like it. So I don't really mess with them. Mm-hmm. And then Sugar Daddy Meet. Sugar Daddy Meet is another one. It's literally just the same stuff I said about Seeking. It is real sugar daddy still on there, but it is a lot of scammers too. But the scammers always target girls who don't look like they had their shit together. Okay. So if you present yourself the way you present yourself, you won't have the issues that a lot of girls have. You know? Yeah. Another one is Luxy. The Luxy app. That's the app that you download on your iPhone. Luxy is good. Luxy shows you to people all over the world. But Luxy is very, very bougie. You have to post your pictures on your profile and get approved. And if they approve you, then you good. But hella people get denied all the time. Yeah. Your pictures have to be top tier. Mm-hmm. I mean, HD quality. You got to look put together. Another thing I've noticed is people be posting a lot of slutty looking pictures thinking that that's going to get them attention. Yeah. When it's not. It's going to get you escort attention or prostitute attention, you know? And it can also get you banned from sites as well. Like, girl. And then lastly, my favorite, but you have to know how to finesse. You have to know how to talk. It's Tinder Gold. Tinder Gold, you can choose your location to wherever you want to go. And then you can match these older men or whatever, but that's not a guarantee that they are a sugar daddy or want to spend money on a woman, you know, because Tinder is known for being a hookup site. Yeah. So you have to make sure you present yourself as a classy, elegant woman, and you have to know how to talk to a man, so he knows that he finna have to spend some bread on you without you straight up saying, you finna have to spend some bread on me to get my attention. You gotta know how to talk, you know?
Yeah.
So those my top, like, 4, for sure.
Okay. Well, girl, I think this conversation was very enlightening. You dropped a whole bunch of gems. You got any final words that you want to give?
Um, Final word I will say is one thing I always get asked is from plus size or BBW women asking, can they be sugar babies? Or they say really sad stuff like, I'm too big or I'm too fat to be a sugar baby, or da 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 da. And that is a total misconception. BBW women are very wanted. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. But for example, okay, I have a partnership coming up with a feet company, like a site that basically sells foot photos or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the number one paid girl on the site is a plus size woman. And you know how plus size women's feet are chunky, chubby, you know? Like, men are really into that. It's a niche for every woman, every type of woman. I also get another question from a girl who, she just was like eccentric. Like, she got tattoos everywhere, very pretty face, you know. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But you always want to present yourself as a classy, put together woman, no matter what. You never want to come off too strong before you have someone, you know? And you always want to be crazy, sexy, cool chick. You don't want to be like one. Oh my God, this is my final remark. Don't catch no feelings for no sugar daddy. Don't catch no feelings for no sugar daddy. I get those messages all the time too. Like, he didn't text me back, and it's been 2 days, and I said something crazy, and now he's not responding at all. Because he's on these sugar sites to get away from probably something as clingy as a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But girls who aren't used to getting anything fall in love with these men or fall for these men, not only end up being manipulated, but they end up with their feelings hurt as well. So that's my number one thing. No feelings for no sugar daddy.
Look, I got one last question. So, what's the age range you think?
Okay, so
sugar daddy
18 is legal, but I personally say wait till you're 21.
No, I'm talking about as far as the sugar daddy go.
Like, okay, so 40 and up, period.
40 and up.
And you still got to be careful with the men in their 40s, because shit, there's hella men in their 40s who don't got their shit together.
Yeah.
But like my girls in New York that's eating, their sugar daddies range between 43 and 46 with a lot of money. So I personally stopped at, honestly, I don't even think I would go over 55. I had a 75-year-old reach out to me. It's a video about this on YouTube. He offered me $50,000, a house and a car. Yes, girl, in San Diego, California. But he wanted me to be his live-in assistant, meaning I like he had a house that it's a what was it? Not a resort. What is it? A retreat, a private retreat. And basically it's a main house, a west wing, and an east wing. And he lives in like the east wing, and I would have like lived in the main house.
Yeah.
And then he would have given me a new car, $50,000, and the car, the house, and $50,000 for a year. And I wasn't with that shit. One, because I can make my own money. Two, you 75 years old and white, and no disrespect, you know, just I'm not living with no 75-year-old white man. You know, that's dead as fuck. And then and then it's just like living assistant. I feel like that's implying that you want to have a sexual relationship with me. Yeah. And I'm definitely not having a sexual relationship with a 75-year-old white man. Yeah. Sorry. Can't fade it. You know, so I feel like I have a lot of women too write me who be in they like 40s and late 30s, like, can I be a sugar baby, or is it too late? The answer to that question is it's not too late, because the 75-year-old man knew I was 23, but he would constantly ask me, like, or not constantly ask me, constantly tell me, oh, I just wish you were like 43 instead of 23. Oh, like that was his favorite fucking thing to say.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely like available. It's just like finding these old ass men that's into that shit, you know?
Yeah. Like
But
you a
yeah,
young
girl.
girl to him.
Yeah, I'm granddaughter to you, sweetie. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he wanted like my mom age, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like yeah.
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 Okay. Well, like I said, you definitely dropped some gems for y'all out there that are interested in living a sugar baby lifestyle. You know, take some of these notes to heart. And if you want more information or want more of Dash, you know, you want to let them know where they can follow you or watch your videos at.
Yes. Okay. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's _beautyxx, and it's the same on my TikTok. We almost to 100,000 on TikTok, so go follow me on TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
And then and then my YouTube is Beauty Factory. But if you go to my Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and direct links to everything. I also have created a 21-day sugar baby challenge that has been very successful, and wrote a cyber sugar baby ebook on how to be a cyber sugar baby. All of that can be found in my Instagram bio, which is _beautyxx.
Okay, and then if you could email me the dating site so I could put them in the show notes or the show description, that would be great.
Sure, I will definitely do that, girl. I'll do it as soon as we hang up.
Okay. And then, as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you want to follow me on Instagram, if you don't already follow me, that is Kiki'ing with Coco, Kikiing with Coco, Coco. And I also have my website, which you can basically contact me through Instagram or through my website, but kikiingwithcocopodcast.com. And you can access my Twitter and my Instagram, which both have the same name, Kiki'ing with Coco. And I also have my I'm Black 25/8 t-shirt. So go to the website, get you a t-shirt. Super dope. Just take pride in being Black. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So until next time, bye.
Bye.